Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting Minecraft Let's Play episode. I am Tyken, and yes, finally another Let's Play. I'm sorry I haven't been posting these. I've really been too busy. I've been wanting to do other stuff, but I know you guys don't like really adventure stuff or digging or anything. But I figure I'll go ahead and show you some of the things I did while off camera. Let's go ahead and go over here. Speaking of which, if you guys caught the live stream, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that, and I hope I can do more in the future. But as you can see here, and I haven't said that in forevers, at least I don't remember if I have, but I completely leveled this little mountain that was right here, if you guys remember seeing it from the balcony. At first I just leveled it, and then I was like, you know what, that's still ugly. Let's flatten it out and connect this river to that river. So it looks pretty cool now. Bad news, however, is I was playing with the snapshot, and apparently, with all the biome changes, this is going to be a snow biome. So all this is going to freeze right here, which sucks. They should really stop messing with the biome code, or make it where it doesn't affect currently generated chunks. Because last time I built a house, it was a great spot, then it turned into a friggin' swamp. Peed me off. And I was trying to be polite about that. Also, I found this underground cave system thing down here. And I thought it looked really cool, and I was like, you know what? I want to try to make something look cool with this. So I was messing around with this, and hopefully I can make this look good later. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it per se, but I want to make it look underground and just cool in general. Let's put this over here so it can grow across right there. Anyway, I built a little stairway downward so it can help grow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it just yet, but hopefully it looks good. And better than being a big dark hole underground. Haven't really done much else over here. I've hardly had any time to plan or design, let alone dig, but I've gotten some progress done, which is why I'm doing this episode, because I finally have progress to show off, or at least plans to build. Also, a lot of people have been suggesting tons of different things to do with this well, and a lot of them were good ideas, maybe not so many good ideas. Like, a lot of people suggested putting a panic room down there, which is kind of silly considering, why would I run outside my house and jump down a well if I was under attack? That would probably confuse the attackers, but beside the point, I finally have a really good idea, but it's going to take a long time because what I have planned is kind of epic. The idea I'm going to use is actually Catherine's. A really good idea, and it's going to turn out epic, or at least in my mind. Because you know how that thing is, like, you start thinking of something epic, but then when you actually try to pull it off, it comes out crapfully. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I had planned for this, because it's not going to work out. I had planned to build a pretty big private theater, not like the theaters you generally go to, more like a smaller, more personal kind of theater. However, even making it smaller than an actual theater, it turned out really big, and the problem with this is that this mountain is big, but it's not huge, so it kind of sticks out in a noticeably kind of ugly location. So I have a couple of options, and I wanted to ask my fans what they think. Should I shorten or, compact my theater? It may not look as good, but would still probably look good, a little scrunched together, by putting it here, which is where I originally intended to put it. And if so, if not, do you think I should try to find another place? And if you do think I should find another place, what should I put here? Anyway, the other thing I wanted to ask is, where should I put it if I do move it somewhere? Like, originally, I had planned on moving it up here because it would stick out just a minuscule amount in the mountains, I think, over there. But it would be easily covered up and make it look natural and all that stuff. The only problem is with that particular location, because I have no idea what to do with this wall at all. So it would give me at least something, but it would only be one doorway, and otherwise this entire wall would be kind of bland and boring. Unlike this wall, which is awesome. Anyway, the only one problem with that is the floor from the top would show on the bottom on the ceiling right here. So either I'd have to make the entire top floor of the lobby area wood, or I would have to try to find something else to do. The other option I thought of is to put it down here, a little doorway right here, because then it would be underground, nothing would screw it over or anything, but it feels kind of weird having a movie theater in a basement. Kind of. Speaking of which, I really need to redo my storage area, but I probably won't be using that particular storage area that much. Um, Anyway, let's go ahead and get started on what I had planned, because I'm sure you guys are tired of just listening to me talk already. Let's go ahead and close this off so no creepers can follow us behind. I still love doing that. That is so fun, especially from down below where everybody, well, where you can see it. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you guys the finished tunnel. I've been playing with this, and I think I showed you guys a little bit, but I was going to talk about it. A lot of people said they had monsters spawning down here when they did my save file, and I've honestly had no problems with it at all. Although on one occasion there were skeletons down here, and they shot at me once, but they didn't get me, of course. It was really strange, because that was like the only incident that I had monsters down here. I have no idea why they spawned down here. And when I came back through, I had no more problems with monsters at all. Like the skeletons were gone and everything. I have no idea what's up with that. Because they shouldn't be able to spawn, because I think they need at least a 2x2 pad. And even if they can spawn on top of tracks, this is only a one wide thing. So I really don't think they could spawn under here. Anyway, I went ahead and did a lot of the boring work I had planned. I hollowed out all this big room and replaced the floor, because let's face it, you guys don't want to see me place floor blocks. They're not actually floor blocks, they're wood blocks, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started on building this thing. I had a couple of amazing ideas. I also brought down a bunch of materials I may need. Put a little water spring down here. Even put a crafting table and a workbench thing. I'm going to need some stairs first of all. So let's go ahead and put these here. 2, 3. And then we're going to need some of my favorite block. Honestly, I think this is one of my favorite blocks. The dark wood log, just because it's like the regular wood, but a little bit darker and gives a much better accent to the entire place. A nice big welcoming entry. Then, let's see, let's put some pillars in the corners to give the room some more depth, because right now it's just a box. This is a neat little trick my friend Eads taught me. Basically, it helps the room feel less square, even though it's technically still pretty square, but it adds a little bit more depth to the entire room, so it feels more like an actual house instead of just blah. Plus, it also gives you the sense that it actually has support holding up the roof. Okay, let's go ahead and build a security kiosk now. Because, of course, this is going to be the entrance to the lab. Of course, we don't need tons of security, because let's be realistic. If you found the secret entrance to the base, or to the lava place, managed to get in, then find the secret office, then find that secret button to get down there, and made it past security down here, chances are you should be down here in the first place. Granted, it seems kind of extreme, but, you know, you can never be too careful. Anyway, this security post isn't really, you know, for security per se. Like, you pretty much just walk through, flash your badge, and just go on your way. You know, well, you know, you don't actually have badges in Minecraft, but just play along, guys. It's a game. Leave me alone. Stop sending me hate messages and making me cry. I cut myself. You guys are so mean to me. I just don't know what to do anymore. Okay, we've got a little security post here. I need to make it a little cooler. I'm thinking about putting maybe a little overhang on it to make it look kind of like it has a roof kind of thing, like a kiosk. I'm not entirely sure about it. I could always put like a little... I could put glass up, but I don't know if the glass is necessary either. There's one thing I definitely want to do, though. I'm going to need an old priest, a young priest, and $50. First of all, I'm going to need to make some sticks. 1 stick. I'm I'm going to need to make a sign. Okay. Let's go ahead and come in here. We'll put the switch on this side. Put the button on this side. I'll put the sign right in between. Okay, door lock. And this one will be the alarm. Granted, I doubt either of these would be necessary, because like I said, you know, if someone had made it all the way down here, chances are they should be down here, but again, I digress. Okay, back to the subject at hand. Basically, what this will do is I'm going to have a vault door right here, because, you know, it's got to have some kind of impenetrable entry, because, you know, you're going to bust through here, and if anybody comes in here, you just lock it down, and you're good, you're good. No need to worry anymore. Anyway, this is for lock, like on off hours, you know, when you're not having a bunch of people coming through here, you lock it down. Of course, I'm thinking, you know, roleplay sense, like if this were real. So don't bug me about this. I know not a lot of traffic's going to come through here. I'm on single player. I don't need all these secrets, or I don't need to worry about security. People tell me that kind of stuff all the time. It's fun to pretend. Leave me alone. Anyway, basically, during the on hours, it would be open. You know, people just walk through pretty much. It would be an automatic door. But basically, when it's locked, it isn't automatic, and they have to unlock it first. It's generally during off hours. Basically, what the alarm is going to do is, first of all, it's going to seal off that entrance, the place you came from. It's going to lock down this entrance, and it won't be overrideable. Like, you can flick this switch as much as you want. It's not going to unclose. It's going to basically permanent lock that and that entrance completely down. And then it's going to sound an alarm. And I'm thinking of maybe having redstone lights turn on or something. I also have another idea, but I'm not entirely sure if, for one, I want to do it, or for two, it would work as well as I hoped. The other idea I had was this wall would open up, not too high, just, you know, just open up like a little secret entrance, and then behind it would be a bunch of snow golems. I'm not sure if any of you played Fallout New Vegas, but on one of the old robot manufacturing plants, whenever you sound off one of the alarms, one of the walls would open a false panel and a security droid would pop out and start shooting missiles at you and crap. That's kind of what I'm thinking with that, like a bunch of snowmen that would fire snowballs at you. I was also thinking of doing a couple of reskins, like, I was thinking of reskinning my leather armor, since I never use it, to make it look like a lab coat. So I can come down here and actually be like a little scientist with a lab coat and everything. And then the other one would be, I was thinking of reskinning either the iron armor or the gold armor, since I never use golden armor. Pretty much no one on here should use gold armor or leather armor, unless they absolutely have to use leather armor to start with. So I was thinking of reskinning my gold armor to make it look kind of like a hazmat suit, so you can put on a piece of gold armor and walk through, like, quote-unquote hazardous places. It'd be interesting. But first, there's one thing. We need to make the floor look a little bit better. All that wood is a little boring. So, luckily I brought my wool, my favorite red wool. I generally hate red, but it does add a lot of color to the room. Like, red is my least favorite color, but it does add flair. Although, it really depends, because, I do like... No. Okay. Well, I do dislike red, kind of. At least in standard situations. In some situations, it does look good, but, my least favorite color has to be anything neon. Like, my favorite color is green, but if you show me neon green, it's gonna hurt my eyes. I'm gonna hate it. I hate lighter colors. They hurt my eyes for some reason, like the really bright ones. But yeah, this looks better. More of a little flair to it. I think I'm gonna put like a little lobby area here, because this is what this is supposed to be, kind of like a little security lobby. You know, just check in, like, yeah, I'm coming through. And then maybe some chairs over here. I'm not sure what chairs would be doing in a security lobby thing, so I'm not sure about that. I might just make this wall pretty and then put something decorative here for whatever freaking reason. Okay, now we got rid of this. Now we're gonna go to everyone's favorite portion of the test. Redstone. First, we're going to need a total of 6 of these. We're going to need a lot of redstone, some repeaters. I don't think we're going to need redstone torches. Well, might as well add redstone torches. Now that I mention it, though, we're going to need some note blocks. I think I remember how to make them. Let's make 6, so we'll give it more sound instead of just 2, because then it's only 2 tones. You know what? Let's just do this. There we go. And 6. Perfect. That takes a lot more wood than I remember, but whatevers. Okay, we got 6 of those. We got redstone repeater, torches. We're gonna need pistons. And yes, I got these legit. I've had a lot of iron and a lot of other stuff lately to make them. The sticky pistons were legit as well, but I'm completely out of slime balls now, and that slime farm not doing me much good. It is giving me some slime balls, but not really enough. Okay, you know what? I may have to take this axe anyway. Get through right about here, just so I have some room to work. I'll get rid of this too, might as well. Okay. From under this, there's going to be... Wait, yeah, this should be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's going to be a layer of stone brick directly under that. And then we're going to put these back. No idea why I have one extra, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, now the fun part is we're going to put pistons down here. We may need more room, so you know what, I'll just make like a little, I don't know, thing. Some torches. Okay, well, we're gonna need cobble too, but I think I should have enough from digging all this out. And piston. We're gonna need 6, wait, 9, actually. I have to make it face up, so we're gonna have to jump to place them so they, face up, which is silly. Okay. Now we need to... Crap. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Freaking pistons getting in the way. We're gonna need one more layer directly under this. Probably be easier to put the bottom layer first, since you already have an upward angle. And then you just jump. Okay, perfect. We got that. We got it. We got it, man. We got it. Okay. I hate wasting repeaters, and it just adds an unnecessary delay. So what we're going to do is we're going to use just redstone right here. I know I'm probably wasting or saving a minimal amount of redstone doing that, because basically it'll power this one directly, then these two on the sides indirectly by targeting the one on the side. But I know I'm probably saving a minuscule amount of redstone, but repeaters, it takes smooth stone and all that crap, so meh. Okay, now I'm gonna have to replace the top layer so I have room for the next layer. I have no idea how I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna probably have to dig around this. Okay, now we have... Let me dig this out here. Yes, this will work magnificently. Then we have this like so. I have an idea of how we can utilize this in the worst possible way. Okay, first of all, we're going to put a repeater here. When this redstone activates, it'll activate this repeater, like so. We're going to add 1 tick delay, because, we want to make sure it activates. Basically, it powers this, which goes up here and powers this. Ingenious, no? And that way you don't have to have that redstone wrap all the way around here. I know it's kind of silly, because either way you're going to have redstone wrapping up around here, but we need a repeater anyway to carry the signal and to put a delay between each floor, so it works out. Okay, we're going to actually fill this back in since we don't need that right now. Then we're going to put another repeater here because we're going to need one for the top floor. And we're going to kind of repeat this process of annihilation. Well, elimination. Whatever. And then lastly, we have one more floor. So we're going to replace this layer. And try to make it up here. Crap. Damn you, wool. Damn you to the nether. Okay. Top floor. And we should be good. All conveniently hidden right under here. Unfortunately, because of this particular design, I'm not going to be able to put the automatic rail thing, like when I come here, you step on that pressure plate, then get in the cart, and it automatically boosts. I'm not going to be able to do that with this simply because, you know, I have wiring under here. However, there's a convenient little button. It may not look perfect, but it doesn't really bother me. I might actually find a way to make this look prettier. In fact, I think I can find a way. But no, I'm just musing to myself. I need to test to see if this works. First of all, we need to wire the button. This is going to be a pain in the batoli. I have no idea how far down we need to go, and that's what she said. Oh, my windows. Actually, this would probably help. Let's see. I'm on, what is it, 47? Let me go check to see what I need to be on up there. I just place down all this lovely flooring.